Outages in houses across America, including the White House.
We are aware, we're monitoring.
After Facebook faces a blackout and a black eye all in the same week. Miami Beach getting ready.
Our community is going to be the center of climate action in the world.
To host a renewed climate conference. And a Cuban-American-owned business.
Right?
Getting a vice presidential plug. These stories and more coming up on Newsbreak.
Hello, South Florida. I'm Zitlali Solache.
And I'm Danelle Dukin. Today is Tuesday, October 5th, 2021.
From the South Florida Media Network's Biscayne-based studios in North Miami, this is SFMN Newsbreak.
Outrage over this morning after social media users went nearly a whole day without Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. What was an inconvenience for the Facebook's 3 billion customers was an all-out emergency for the company's finances.
And as the network's Anna Soler reports, it comes in the wake of a separate whistleblower scandal involving the social media giant.
Danielle Zitlali, good morning. Yesterday was a messy day for Facebook with an outage never before seen in the company's 17-year history.
Thumbs down across the globe Monday, and screens seeing a lot less scrolling, with Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp all suffering global outages, the longest crash of the platforms in the company's history. The tech giant's chief technology officer offering up apologies, taking to its competition to communicate with subscribers, tweeting, "We are experiencing networking issues and teams are working as fast as possible to debug and restore as fast as possible." The outage causing enough concern for the White House to keep an eye on it.
We are aware, we're monitoring.
The blackout coming on the heels of a black eye for the company, a Facebook whistleblower claiming the company puts profits over public safety.
Facebook has realized that if they change the algorithm to be safer, people will spend less time on the site, they'll click on less ads, they'll make less money.
Facebook responded to the whistleblower's claims, alleging 60 Minutes used select company materials to tell a misleading story about the research we do to improve our products. In prepared testimony obtained by CNN ahead of her appearance before a Senate subcommittee on Tuesday, Haugen said, "I believe what I did was right and necessary for the common good, but I know Facebook has infinite resources which it could use to destroy me."
The outage has caused Facebook stocks to go down 5% in its worst loss since November, with CEO Mark Zuckerberg losing billions from his personal finances. Reporting from the Control Center, I'm Anna Soler.
Jury selection picks back up this morning in Nicholas Cruz's battery trial after a one-day delay. The confessed Parkland shooter was charged with battery in November of 2018 for a fight he had with a jail guard. The court was supposed to hold a jury selection for the trial yesterday, but the defense team asked for a delay because Cruz's attorney had medical issues.
Miami Beach police officers being hailed as heroes this morning after saving a man from a suicide attempt. Before the man apparently tried to drown himself Sunday, he called the National Suicide Prevention Hotline. That call saved his life because then they called Miami Beach police. Officers got there in time and saved him by CPR. If you know anyone that may be in danger, the hotline number is 800-273-TALK. That's 8277.
Casey DeSantis, wife of Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, has been diagnosed with breast cancer. The governor announced yesterday the bad news of his wife. The governor says his wife is a true fighter as she faces this difficult test of life. Mrs. DeSantis is receiving support from the family and emotional support across the state.
Miami Beach is preparing this morning. As the network's Helen Acevedo reports, the city will be hosting the upcoming Aspen Ideas Climate Conference.
The Aspen Institute is making Miami Beach the center of climate action next spring, bringing their climate conference, Aspen Ideas Climate, to South Florida, a community that is already seeing some of the effects of climate change.
Miami Beach Mayor Dan Gilbert made the announcement that the city would be hosting the climate conference.
We are proud to announce today that in the first week of March of next year, our community is going to be the center of climate action in the world.
Yoko Arditi Rocha from the Cleo Institute says that she's excited to welcome the conference to South Florida. She says that the effects of global warming are already contributing to issues with our water supply and agriculture, as well as causing flooding and health risks to our community.
We have been seeing an increased amount of days above 90-degree weather that pose a huge issue for urban environments, particularly people that are already vulnerable. We are really the poster child because of our chronic flooding issues due to rising sea levels, among many other things.
The Aspen Institute's Greg Gershuni says that the organization has been thinking of doing something like this conference for a while. He says that the decision to conduct the conference here came after analyzing the effects of climate change in the area, as well as the potential South Florida has to reduce emissions.
Seemed kind of like the perfect place to bring this event to talk about these issues so that the people in Miami-Dade County can be more resilient to climate change, and then take those lessons and share them globally.
The Aspen Ideas Climate Conference will take place from March 3rd to March 7th in locations across Miami Beach. For more information, please visit aspenideasclimate.org. In Miami Beach, Helen Acevedo, South Florida Media Network.
Vice President Kamala Harris took a trip to a D.C.-based Cuban cafe with a Latina small business owner. Harris and business leader Daniela Sr. met at the White House to discuss the bipartisan infrastructure deal and the Build Back agenda. During the meeting, Daniela shared with Harris her challenges on immigrating to the U.S. and overcoming her business goals as a woman of color.
The captain who used to boldly go where no man has gone before is now going to space for real.
That's still ahead, and so is this story.
We're going to go over Bill of Rights and anything you may be covering right now.
A student is not throwing away his shot to get his history class absence excused. Newsbreak will be back in 2 minutes.
Hey, Dad, I need your help asking Jessica to prom.
Of course. Love is like the ocean. You have to tread the
Oh,
waters.
Dad, that's not the kind of help I needed. Hey, Jessica. Will you go to prom with me?
Yes.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care can't wait to share their first with you.
Whether it's advice on managing your anxiety or tools to help you stay grounded, Coping-19 provides a range of resources and self-care tips to help you cope with this pandemic. We can help. Find the resources that work best for you at coping-19.org.
Being prepared is a part of who you are, but it's especially important in the case of a disaster. Be informed about possible emergencies in your area. Make a plan that covers where you go in an emergency. Build a kit with the things you need to survive. There's no one more capable of planning for your situation than you. Start your plan today. Go to ready.gov/myplan.
Yo, Scott.
Hey.
I'm heading out, man. You want to ride?
No, I got my car, but I actually really need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you know what? I was just in there. The line is like 10 people long.
You know, I think I'll just...
Dude, are you okay?
You wouldn't believe what I was just thinking. I am definitely buzzed.
Yeah.
I think I will take this and I will take that ride home.
Smart man.
Did you see how that dog was looking at me?
A history lesson from a celebrity getting one student out of his history test. Teen gets an absence excused from Broadway star Hamilton Lin-Manuel Miranda.
16-year-old Luke Stevens missed a history test at his school in Atlanta. He had the opportunity to get superstar Miranda to excuse his absence. The teen's teacher tweeted her reaction to the video while students were in class taking the test.
We're going to go over Bill of Rights and anything you may be covering right now. We cover a lot of it in about 2.5 hours of Hamilton, but we're going to go over it in specifics now. So this is not lost time. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for excusing him from class.
The teacher excused the absence and committed to using Hamilton songs in future lessons.
William Shatner, also known as Star Trek's Captain Kirk, is returning to space, this time for real. Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin announced the news yesterday that Shatner would be on their next launch. This would be their second launch with paying customers on board. The New Shepard NS-18 flight is set to lift off October 12th and is expected to last just 11 minutes.
That's all the time we have for Newsbreak. I'm Danelle Dukin.
And I'm Zitlali Solate. Get more news anytime at sfmn.fiu.edu.